is not the same as decoration. And is definitely not the same as luxury labels, opulent decor, or a famous destination just because everyone saw it on Instagram. Real beauty does something quieter. It slows you down. It orders your attention. It brings you back to the present. A sunset, a linen table in soft light, a fresco wall, a small church, a quiet beach morning, a well-set dinner table, candlelight, music, good food shared slowly. That kind of beauty matters in luxury elopement weddings because a destination intimate wedding does not have hundreds of guests, a packed ballroom, or a full production to hide behind. Everything is closer. Everything is felt. So the destination, the venue, the ceremony space, the table, the colors, the florals, the food, and even what the couple is wearing all need to belong to the same idea. And this is where professional design matters. For destination weddings, the first design decision is the destination itself. Not every famous place is the right place. A couple may love the idea of Positano on the Amalfi Coast, for example, but if what they truly want is privacy, beauty, quiet, ease, Positano in the busiest months may work against the entire feeling of the wedding. The right destination is not just a photo backdrop. It is culture, food, weather, light, pace. It is how the place feels when you arrive. Southern California gives you ocean, cliffs, wide skies, and a relaxed elegance. Tuscany gives you the rolling hills, cypress trees, medieval hilltop villages, vineyards, and beautiful long dinner tables under cypress trees. Rome gives you majestic architecture and layered history and culture. Each destination has its own visual language. A luxury elopement wedding should listen to that language instead of forcing a trend onto it. And then comes the venue. For intimate weddings, scale matters. A large resort may work beautifully for a large wedding, but for an intimate wedding, it can make the couple feel like a small detail in somebody else's huge property. You want a space that feels human scale. A villa, a boutique hotel, maybe a private estate, or a small, quaint chapel. A terrace that embraces the view. The space needs to support the wedding and not overpower it. The same is true for the ceremony. A ceremony space should feel framed, not massive, not empty, and not over-designed. If you're outdoors, then the backdrop should connect to the reason why you chose the destination in the first place. Maybe the ocean in Southern California, or the Swiss Alps in Lake Como, a chapel or fountain in Rome. Then the design should support the setting with restraint. The florals, the colors, ceremony details should guide the eye toward the couple, not away from them. And this is one of the biggest mistakes I see in luxury elopement weddings. People add too much or not enough. Too many flowers or too little florals. Too many disconnected ideas with no confined space. But beauty needs balance. The couple should never disappear inside the design. And then there's the dinner. For an intimate destination wedding, dinner is not an afterthought. It's where the celebration and people gather and everyone comes together to end the day. Everyone sits and the whole day slows down. People talk, people remember, they are in the moment. This is where art and beauty become part of the experience in a very natural way. Custom linens, hand-chosen plates, seasonal florals, local food, soft lighting, candlelight, a palette pulled from the destination. Details that connect the couple's story and are intentional. Not too much and not too little. Balanced, just enough. The goal is not to impress people with excess. The goal is to welcome them into something that feels intentional, considered, personal, and deeply connected to the couple and the place. And that is what an art-inspired luxury elopement looks like and feels like. It is not a formula, and it is not a package, and it is not a famous view with random flowers added to it. It is a destination, a couple, and a design concept brought into alignment. And when that happens, the wedding feels right and looks beautiful. You may not even notice every detail at first, but you feel the harmony, you feel the calm, and you feel the meaning. And that is the difference between a wedding that simply looks expensive and a wedding that feels beautiful, creating memories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.